We begin with a weather impact alert due to the heat. Thanks for joining us here on another hot start to your day here on this Wednesday. I'm Eric Connors.
And I'm Netta Iranpour. Let's begin with your forecast here to help you get ready for all of this. Meteorologist Evan Irani, what a time though. I mean, this heat, the humidity,
right?
It was even misting on the drive-in.
It was like that.
Yeah. Even yesterday evening, there was a little bit of mist out there. So there's clearly enough moisture in the atmosphere to allow for some showers.
Okay.
That could come in the form of thunderstorms toward the mountains for the most part. It does not seem like we will get all that much precipitation, if any at all, but it has absolutely been enough to allow for strong layers of clouds to build at times and for some of those showers to appear too. They've been super light, and in many cases they come in the form of what we call virga, meaning that they drop from the sky but evaporate before making it to the ground. That's going to be the case. Just helps to kind of continue to contribute to this very humid, very hot stretch. Upper 70s and low 80s out by the coast, upper 80s, low 90s inland. The desert's going for 110. Here's a live look outside. We'll be talking more about a new heat advisory that's going to be in effect, an extreme heat warning that's also in effect. Very hot stretch upon us here in San Diego County. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Evan. And this morning, crews monitoring a brush fire. Look at this. This is near Camp Pendleton. It started about 3 p.m. yesterday. Officials issued a smoke advisory. It also led to the closure of Basilone Road, but that reopened last night. A reminder here to avoid activities that can set off any sparks, especially during the hottest parts of the day, afternoon. Make sure there's plenty of defensible space around your home. Clean up some of that brush. This morning, some students here in the South Bay getting ready to go back to school. It's an exciting morning for them. First day of school for Chula Vista Elementary School District.
How about that? These students, they're on the year-round schedule. News 8's Tori Apodaca live at Ella B. Allen Elementary, where students soon going to be filling up those classrooms again here, Tori.
That's right. No students are here yet, but staff has already arrived on campus. They put up a sign that says, "Welcome back, Eagles." The excitement already high. I mean, on the first day, there's always the students coming in with their new backpacks, first day of school outfits, getting to see what classroom they're going to be in this year. But go ahead and take a look at what the first day looked like last year as students were coming in. The Chula Vista Elementary School District is the state's largest traditional kindergarten through grade 6 school district, with over 28,000 kids attending the 50 schools in the Chula Vista area. So what can students look forward to this school year? The district is in year 3 of its rigorous Learning for All academic plan, focusing on student experiences this year. The district says that this means that student voices are the focus, creating intentional opportunities to listen directly to students and better understand their experiences across the schools, classrooms, and learning environments. They also have behavioral health services plus free breakfast and lunch programs for all students. Student safety, another top priority. The district has a comprehensive incident response plan that allows schools to quickly communicate, coordinate, and alert emergency responders in critical situations. And each campus also has a security system and requires visitors to check in before heading onto school grounds. And the district is also hosting its 5th annual Community Expo this Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. That's going to be happening at 84 East J Street in Chula Vista, an opportunity for families and students to just all come together as they kick off the new school year. And coming up at 6:30, we'll be speaking with the superintendent and also a parent later on. So be sure to stay tuned in for that. Reporting live in Chula Vista, Tori Apodaca, News 8.
I want to hear what they're excited about for the new school year. Thank you so much, Tori. It's also the first day of class for the Sweetwater Union High School District. This district has 32 schools, both middle and high schools, and this year's theme for the year, United for Impact. The district says that means educators, families, students, and community partners making sure every student has the support and opportunities they need to succeed.
Today, you can learn more about technology used by San Diego Police. That includes automated license plate recognition, drones, and smart glasses. There will be meetings held in all 9 city council districts today. You can see those locations on your screen. They all begin at 3 p.m. You can make public comments at the meeting or submit feedback online. All right, here we go. In just a couple of hours, cosplayers, comic books fans going to start taking over the streets of downtown San Diego. All the Supermen and women
Here
will
we
be
go.
out there.
Look at that.
And
We got
all the
our
Clark
own
Kents.
superhero
Never
Clark
know what
Kent.
they're going to swirl around and turn into.
Just waiting for you to fly off. There we
right.
go. Comic-Con officially kicks off today. Preview night is happening. News 8's Chris Grow live in the Gaslamp Quarter, where it appears the Avengers have taken over. Chris, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, well, at least their next biggest foe here, Dr. Doom. You'll see the green, that stained glass here. That used to be the iconic gas lamp sign, but now it's seemingly a portal into the multiverse. Well, we'll see what exactly will be shown in Hall H when Marvel takes over. We know the Avengers A close here to the Hard Rock. Crews getting started this morning to put the finishing touches on a lot of these building wraps and signs that we have seen take over so far. Now, Gaslamp, this has completely transformed. Comic-Con, of course, going to be starting here today in a preview sense, right? So let's get through what it is that we know that's happening. 8 a.m., the mayor as well as other city leaders and local law enforcement going to be just sort of kicking things off, letting everybody know about what it is they need to keep an eye out for. We'll get to that in a little bit, but preview night, of course, is going to be the star today, 6 to 9 p.m. This is an opportunity for those with a badge to go ahead, get into the convention center for the first time, and get a look of the layout, because sometimes you, of course, have your favorite comic book vendors or your favorite creators in the same spots, but sometimes things change. Sometimes you might get some new ones. And so it's an opportunity to kind of plan your days as you come out here, but then also even collect some of the limited edition preview night merch. Now, remember, for those who both have a badge and for those that will be outside, it is going to be hot. So pack up hydration and make sure that you have that sunscreen as well, too. Parking also going to be rare and expensive. We'll tell you how much in just a little bit. But San Diego police want everyone to make sure that when you have these large group and large crowd events, keep your head on a swivel, be prepared, and travel with friends.
Historically, most of our calls for service have been medical related. So we encourage people to hydrate, especially if they're in the awesome costumes like behind us. I know those things can get hot. So we encourage people definitely to take care of themselves.
All right, and as you see, the Hilton, I know we kind of just have a little bit of it, but that appears to be American Horror Story, which of course has been a staple on FX, because again, while there is so much that's focused on comics, Marvel, superheroes, etc., this is a celebration of pop art, and I want you guys to remember that when tomorrow you tune in and you see what type of maybe cosplay or costumes we have going on air. Not just costumes, remember, it's all of pop art that's being celebrated. Another note here about parking. Best to take MTS in the trolley because parking can range anywhere from $35 to $100 a day, and it's not going to be close to the convention center, believe me. Back to you.
Right, Chris, let's talk about those roads. Harbor Drive between First Avenue and Park Boulevard will be closed to all traffic, including cars, scooters, and skateboards from 2 to 10 p.m. today. Then it will be closed from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow through Saturday and until 8 p.m. on Sunday.
And please join us tomorrow for complete coverage of Comic-Con. Both Tori Apodaca and Chris Grow will be live in the Gaslamp Quarter. They're going to show us everything. We'll be inside the convention center and outside, covering everything you can do even without a badge. You don't need one to enjoy all of this. Our coverage starts 5 in the morning, so be sure you tune in.
And be sure to show us your cosplay. We love seeing all the costumes that you guys have out there, all those inspired outfits. You can text photos to 858-571-8888. We'd love to see that. We would love to share them right here on TV.
Okay, so 6:08 right now, and people might be getting ready for school as we speak. I mean, this is exciting.
First day of school.
Right,
It reminds me of Finding Nemo every time. Oh, you guys, I love it. The outfit.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah.
Leaving it on display.
That's right.
It reminds me of Finding Nemo when you
Yes.
know, it's like first day of school.
First day of school.
First day of school. 6:09. Yeah, I mean, of course, it is July after all, so that is somewhat of a bummer that it went by so fast. But we know that the South Bay District does give plenty of weeks throughout the year as opportunities. So maybe a little bit of a shorter summer for them, but it at least is equitable throughout the year. When we look at your current temperatures out the door right now, you should be dressing the kids in t-shirts and shorts. That's not only going to be the case today for the forecast, but also through the end of the week and likely all the way through next week. Now, that's typical for us in San Diego. We normally see afternoon highs in the 70s out by the coast and the 80s inland. We're already in the 70s, and it's 6 a.m. And we'll likely be in the 80s, I'd say as early as 10 at the latest. And that's even closer to the coast that we could see some 80s going into the afternoon stretch. We had a high surf advisory that expired yesterday. 2 to 4 foot waves are the norm once again, but we are expected to see high surf return, and that's with the arrival of Hurricane Fausto. That is currently a Category 1 hurricane way off of the Baja Peninsula. You can see it moving in the opposite direction from San Diego, so there's no landfall with this storm expected, but it is still going to send us likely some warmer ocean water and some elevated surf going into tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. When we look at your high temperatures today, Santee and El Cajon, high of 95. Imperial Beach going for 77, 84 in San Ysidro, 81 in downtown San Diego, Mira Mesa 90, 87 in Vista, 93 in Poway, and 99 out in Ramona. Let's check in on traffic. It's 6:10 right now so far. Drive times have been quiet out there. We are at a smooth speed on the 805 northbound, 5 northbound, both looking smooth this morning. Coronado Bridge from downtown into Coronado, a 2-minute commute, not bad at all at 49 miles per hour. Expect these two routes to be a little bit more popular starting today, considering there will be a lot of kids heading to school as well. Hopefully you don't have to jump on the freeway, but if you do, just be prepared for the typical northbound commute to be a little more congested than normal. Let's take a look at your border wait times now. It is a 120-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Otay Mesa Port of Entry should be able to get across a little bit faster in about 90 minutes overall.